Apple wants to be your piggy bank, and before I start this video, I just want to say that I think Apple Card is overrated and everybody is blowing it out of proportions for the wrong reasons, and I am just getting fed up with Apple sheeps left and right, blaming and blah blah blah. Guys, Apple Card is just a credit card. Just for Apple fans and Apple people in general. It is not something to be made a big whoop. And if you don't believe me, stay tuned.
Get on, get faded, get high off the love we're making. Go home with you, late night. I do anything to feel alright.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. And guys, this is my last video before I go on vacation. This is my last video, and to all the people that watch, thank you for watching, and for anybody thinking of unsubscribing, if you want to unsubscribe, go right ahead. I mean, I'm not going to be making any videos, but I mean, you guys are pretty fast on unsubscribe, no offense, but I'm just kidding, guys. Welcome back, everybody. So today we got a few stories to talk about. We're going to talk about 3 stories, and one little bonus at the end, and nothing really special. So let's get right into it. First up, Apple Card. So Apple Card is rolling out a little more than before. A lot of people are getting their notifications to sign up, and the card is now in works. People are getting their physical cards, but there are some problems going around. So a couple of sources are saying that Apple Card users are noticing that the card is being hacked, and that there are certain purchases that they are not making. Obviously, scammers or people are getting them. So pretty much Apple's most secure credit card is not secure. Now, look, Apple Card, in my opinion, is just a regular credit card. Credit cards, if you guys don't even know what a credit card is, I don't know where you're living. Credit card is basically just an instrument or a tool that is used to lend you money, and you gotta pay it back. And the thing that I don't understand right now, and the thing that's bothering me, is that everybody is blowing this card up like it is one of the best things to own. It is a must own. Guys, a credit card is a must own. But does this particular card really mean that much? You're acting like this card is superior to every other card. Oh, because it's made of titanium, because it's so stainless and security. If people are already getting hacked, then it shows it's not as secure as you thought. Now, to be fair, the card is supposed to be easier for iOS users and Apple users. Now, it is made for Apple users because if you want to edit your stuff, you can't do that stuff, or you can't even use it without owning the card on Apple products. This is an Apple product card. People on Android cannot get access to this card. You need the Wallets app. And what's the point? I mean, again, everybody is blowing this card up like it is a must-own. It is basically for Apple users. Now, that's not the problem. The problem is that people are buying this card, not even buying, are getting this card solely for the aesthetics. And honestly, it's annoying because first of all, it's just a piece of titanium. If you want titanium credit cards that are unhackable, just go to American Express and get a platinum card, pay once a year, boom, you're done. Now, to be fair, there are no fees and blah, 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 blah. But again, it's up to down to preference. There are always fees. Anytime anyone says, oh, there's no fees, there's absolutely no fees. Guys, do you ever read the fine print? I'm pretty sure there's fine print for a reason. But anyway, I digress. Apple Card, in my opinion, is just a regular credit card. I don't understand the big whoop. I don't understand why people are making a big deal out of it. And all the Apple sheeps sound so enthusiastic that they are going to buy all these Apple products. They are going to get the points. Okay, time out. Apple is giving you the bare minimum. 3% back on Apple purchases. So with the exclusion of Apple Music, iCloud storage, Apple News, Apple TV, and all their streaming stuff, on average, when do you normally buy Apple products? Unless you're these big YouTubers and you buy them every day, I'm going to assume you probably buy when they're broken or need repair. So that's generally maybe a year or 2, so it's not an everyday purchase. So if you're buying an Apple product, you're going to be waiting a while because Apple makes these things to last unless you're that person that needs to switch. But even then, if you switch in 3 years, 2 years, that's still 2 years you've had the card and they're now getting your cash back. So you're slowly going to get that card to buy Apple products that are over hundreds of dollars, and then you're going to expect to get a lot of money back on that, and you're going to act like that's a saving? Like, come on now, that's one. Number 2, 2% back on regular purchases. Can't complain there. But then you get 1% back by using the physical card. What are you getting? Like, besides the Apple stuff, that you're not getting anything. Like, at least with my cash rewards, I get 4% back on gas, 3% back on purchases at restaurants, 2% on shopping, and then 1% for whatever the hell I always read. But the main thing is they don't even give you on gas. If they gave you something for gas, then I'll be like, hey, everybody gets gas. But this is just a credit card, and everybody's blowing it up again. Like I keep saying, look, at the end of the day, this card is made for Apple users. Now, if you're going to use this card for everyday purchases or Apple purchases, like Apple Music and stuff, it makes a little more sense because you're using an Apple card to do your Apple Music, your iCloud storages, your streaming services, your subscriptions, and things like that. That makes sense. But if you're an average consumer and you don't own an iPhone and everyone's telling you about Apple Card, you can't use the card. They don't roll it out to you like that. You have to manually sign up and get a physical card, but even then, if you don't have the Wallets app, you can't access your bills and stuff. You don't believe me? This proof is out there. So the point I'm trying to make, and I can see the dislikes coming from a mile away. Remember my Powerbeats Pro video? All you guys told me I was wrong and I was stupid. Look what happened. Everybody turned around and started saying, okay, maybe you're not as wrong as we thought. And if you look at the reviews, it was basically everything I was saying. The Powerbeats Pro are sports headphones. They are made for sports users. Everybody jumped on me and said that I was wrong, saying that these are everyday headphones. Reviews came out and they said, while these are good headphones and sound great, they can't wear them every day because they hate that hook on the back. And on top of that, it is more of a sports-driven headphone. Every YouTuber said that, but yet you guys called me crazy. And when I came back and said, I told you so, even more people called me crazy. So look, you can't please everybody, but the point that I'm trying to make is I know what I'm talking about. An Apple Card is not something special. A piece of titanium with a chip on it is not a reason for you to get that card. If you want a card, you get your own card. Apple Card, in my opinion, unless you've never had a credit card, this is going to be your first credit card and you're an Apple sole user, go ahead. But if you're really an average consumer, there are so much better alternatives, and a credit card is just there for emergency use or purchases. So I don't understand how spending money and giving another person your money is something to spread. So that's just my thing. So that's story number one. I hope I mean, look, I really hope I get some dislikes because I actually want to hear what people have to say. So if you disagree with what I'm saying, please write it down below. Just please refrain from the death threats. I've already get enough every day. So let's keep it going. Story number two is, again, another Apple story, iPhone 11. Now, everything Apple Pro has again come out in the news, and again, can you people stop using him as a source? He is not a person that gives sources. He just gives renders and designs. He is partially never right half the time. So any more fucking news articles that give a source that says everything Apple Pro is your source, you are not only misinforming the people, but you are misinforming yourself. The real source is from the person who talks about it, not the person who makes renders. Now that we got that out of the way, there is a rumor that the iPhone 11 is going to be coming in a new color, and of course I get Apple Pro. He basically just put a render out and everybody goes to him as a source, but no, it was another guy on Twitter. Now, I would say it's a little sketchy, but again, he does seem a little more reliable who's giving the source, not Apple Pro, the other guy. So basically, it's going to be coming in this mirror finish, similar to the Galaxy Note 10, and then also on the iPhone 11, it says that the display quality will be the same as the Note 10, HDR10+, and it will also have Dolby Vision and all that good stuff. So Apple's iPhone 11 is looking to kind of be like Note, but it may be even better. So we're going to have to wait and see, but if it does come in a mirror gold, or not a gold, a mirrorish color like Oral, I gotta say, that would be an awesome color for the iPhone. That would be interesting. Now let's turn our attention to headphones. Now, I never cover headphones, but I only talk about when they're announced, and I feel it's my duty to follow up because I did make some mistakes in my previous videos. So AKG is officially rolling out their follow-up to the N700NCs, and it is basically the M2. So what you're seeing right now are screenshots that I have found on the Samsung website of AKG's brand new wireless headphones. Their names, the AKG N700NCs M2. What M2 stands for, I have no idea, probably just Model 2. Now, there is not much known about it because there are some people that have been using it, there are some reviews, and we don't know exactly because it hasn't gone on sale officially in America. That's the key word, and I will explain. But from looking at it, it comes in a new finish in a nice black, and I gotta say, I am digging that black. That looks so sick. It comes in a black, it has an improved battery life, both noise canceller on and off. It improves the sound quality from what I am hearing. And on the website, it has some new ambient aware noises, and it has some more features and EQ settings in the digital app. Now, when I did say in the past, I got pissed off because I saw the price was $499. I made a mistake. It is not $499 in US dollars. This particular headphone was announced in Australia, and all the sources, the idiot that I am, forgot to see that it said AU at the search browser. Anyway, basically these are not $500. That is in Australian dollars. The conversion into American currency is a estimated $340. So it's probably going to retain the same $350 price tag. So I'm okay with that. I just needed to clear that up. I am so sorry for the misinformation. That is my fault. That is the one time I've made a mistake that bad. So I apologize, guys. But the headphones do look sick. Now you're probably asking yourself, am I going to try again with AKG? Ask them. No, I'm not going to ask them. I'm going to buy it. Because I actually like the purchase, and it looks like they are doing some improvements that I've requested in the last video. It looks like they are listening, so I'm going to buy these with my own money, and I'm going to keep them. These are going to be my new headphone brand. I want to go all AKG, because I think their sound quality, they've been in the game for a long time, and they know what they're doing. They are a professional studio, they are professional headset makers, making now average consumer headphones. That is what I'm all for. I love that sound quality that they had, so I want to try it out. And that black does look sick. Now, we don't know exactly when they're going to go on sale for the American currency and the American market, but right now they are available for pre-order in Australia. We could probably hope maybe in a month they'll release some, because mostly noise-canceling headphones are released around this month and next month, like Bose. So I just wanted to clear it up. I apologize, guys. I did not mean to do that. And last story up of the day, the bonus story, a little more information on the OnePlus 7T. So the OnePlus 7T is rumored, now I did not talk about this, I did say an upgraded camera quality of 3 pics, but the main sensor, the pop-up camera, is rumored to be getting a new camera upgrade. I completely missed that in my last video. The rumor is that the pop-up mechanism, it's rumored, I don't know if it's exactly true, but the rumor is it will get a 20 megapixel. So 20 megapixels. That's a lot of megapixels. But I just wanted to throw that in there because it was a little bonus. I forgot to add that in, so I'm sorry, guys. And that's it for today's episode. So, guys, I know I probably caused some drama and some crap. Listen, I don't really care at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. And I'm all for the disagreement and the counters. I love having a good debate. As long as we can remain civil and respectful, that is all I ask for. So if you disagree with anything that I said about the Apple Card or anything in this video, please let me know down below. Don't be afraid to hit the dislike button if you dislike anything. Look, I am not going to be that guy that complains. And I'm being honest. If you dislike something you didn't like, don't be afraid to comment it, and don't be afraid to hit the dislike button. I don't get mad. It is your opinion. So definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching. We are so close to 600 subs. Hopefully when I get back, we reach 600. So that is going to do it. Thank you for watching, and peace!